Hi everyone, Dave here. Hope you've had an okay day. It's been a very poignant day for me. Today would have been my dad's 80th birthday. And even though he was an old fellow when he died, he was in perfect health. He had the health of a man 20 years younger. Uh, I know most of you know the circumstances in which he died, the criminal and unforgivable circumstances. That plunged, me and my family into, this situation that we're in at the moment with the loss of a loved one. As I say, despicable. And we're not the only family who've suffered at the hands of this evil that is taking place across this world at the moment, but an evil that we are now beginning to turn the tide on. And I want to try and keep this video positive because, as I say, today would have been my dad's 80th birthday. So whilst there is certainly an element of anger, well, more than an element of anger at the moment, and there will be for a long time until justice eventually runs its course. That can only happen when the full truth is acknowledged, and that is the path that we are now on. Us as a family and us as a society as well. So I just wanted to do this video just to kind of reflect on, the fact that he was taken early. As I say, even though he was an old fella, he was taken early before he should have gone. He was in the place where he wanted to be with his family, with his loved ones. He didn't want to be anywhere else. He was where he wanted to be. He had some good years left in him. So remember my dad today, and remember as well all of the other people who have fallen victim to, as I say, I don't use the word lightly, evil that has enveloped this world in the last 2 years. And the number of lives that have been extinguished, the number of, people who have lost loved ones, the number of children who have suffered. So I just want to remember everyone really, because it's so important that we do. As we know, all we've heard about for the 2 years is COVID, non-stop. We never hear, or very little, about the people who have suffered, who have died, who've been injured, who've been psychologically damaged as a result of the measures implemented because of COVID. So to the positives, yeah, my choice, and the choice for all of us in the midst of this malevolence and wickedness and evil, is to carry on doing what we're doing. We're fine to have bad days. It's fine to be angry. It's natural to be angry. But what I'm seeing is an indomitable spirit. I really am. I'm seeing the best of the best. I'm seeing a strength and a resolve. I'm seeing huge amounts of ingenuity and creativity and robustness and resilience. And we do not ever give up. And I wanted to, to ask on this video now, I wanted to ask you all a question, because I know that everybody is who is part of this, this truth and freedom movement, whatever you want to call it, basically the movement to, to win back our, our rights that we were granted at birth, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, bodily autonomy, the right not to be constantly coerced and bullied and hectored at all the time by the state. So whatever you want to call the people who have that unifying vision, even though we all have different takes on things, I think I want to find out from you, even though I know that people have been struggling and going through hard times. What is it that means that you'll never give up? Because I know I'm never going to give up the fight. And I know you're never going to give up the fight, because I know the strength of characters that surround me, and I can see it, and I can see the looks in people's eyes, I can see the determination, and I can see the historic responsibility that people realise that they have. So I want to ask, I'm going to tell you why I'm never going to give up this fight, and I'll take it right to the death if necessary. Picked my hill to die on a long, long time ago, and I'm not scared. So I won't give up. I'll fight to the end. And why am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to say it comes down to this word duty, and there's two strands to that sense of duty. First of all, in memory of my dad, who had a real sense of duty. You know, he was loyal. He never ever let anybody down. And rare are the people in life, I said this at his funeral, who will never let you down. They're incredibly, vanishingly rare. Friend, family, stranger, whoever, you never let anyone down. Family man, an amazing friend, and that sense of duty to do the right thing. So I want to, going forward, well, what I'm trying to do now and going forward as we fight this battle in memory of the loved ones like my dad who are lost in our, you know, in our quest to get justice and in our quest to create this better world. It's a duty that I'm channeling my dad through me, a sense of duty, and also my grandparents as well, because it was only 2 generations ago, you know, that they took it upon themselves. It was their duty to defend this country from fascism, a fascism that has returned 2 generations later, which is unforgivable. We are where we are. Now, I will not be able to look my 2 young nephews, and my little niece in the eyes and say to them, I did everything I could have done for you, if I don't do everything that I could have done for them. So that's my motivation. So it's a sense of duty, and it is a weighing down of historic responsibility, which is on each of us. It's not on governments. It's not on media, and we know that. But it's not on those around us. It's not on anybody else to, you know, to take the responsibility. It is on the individual, and the individual makes the society. So that's my reason. So I want to ask, you know, on this day, like I say, my dad's 80th birthday, been a sad day, meaningful day, you know, an emotional day. I want to ask you watching this, what's your reason for carrying on the fight and never giving in? Because as I said, I know we're not going to give in, no matter how tough it gets. And not only that, we have turned the tide now. We have turned the tide, and they are on the back foot, and we are winning this. So what is it that is your main motivation? Please leave a comment, and thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate it. And I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Okay, bye-bye.